Kanye West is in the news and it ain't for nothing good. Kanye is being sued for abuse. Now, is Kanye West the next hip hop power player to take a downfall? Now, we saw him go through being canceled by Adidas and Gap in the culture and all the things Jewish related. Well, now he's in the news for something else. In this the last week, he's been hit with back to back lawsuits and allegations of his own. In one suit, a former director of intelligence for Ye, filing as John Doe, claimed he was tasked by Ye with investigating the Kardashians and supposed various criminal links Ye believed they had with criminal enterprises, including alleged sex trafficking. Now, John Doe also claimed he was responsible for hiring private detectives to follow Ye's wife, Bianca, during her trip to visit relatives in Australia. He also said that in May, he shared a report of child abuse at Ye's Donda Academy with the company's leaders. And Ye allegedly got very angry and screamed, "You're fucking dead to me," and then played a recording featuring threatening voices. Now, the lawsuit cites unpaid wages, retaliation, and emotional distress, stating that the man's mental health suffered as a result. Now, he claimed the alleged incident worsened his PTSD from military service and that it led to more panic attacks and anxiety. Let me stop there first and say, as somebody who worked with Ye, I got all my money up front. Do you remember this time period?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
I got paid my 7-figure 12-month salary in one payment because I didn't want to go through all this. And a lot of y'all who are working with Ye, and I'm not making excuses, a lot of y'all worked with him because you were under the spell of working with Kanye West. I'm under the spell of wires, cash apps, PayPals, Venmos, and on some instances, a cash drop. But I got my seven figures. Hold on. Where's that? I can't find it. I got my 7-figure payment in one meeting because I said to him, I don't want to go through the headaches that everybody claims to go through with you. I want to be paid up front. And he did that. He paid me a 7-figure payment up front. So I will say that in my instance, the Kanye West that y'all talking about paid me everything I was due up front and let me leave when I was ready to leave 5 months early because he chose to go off the deep end that I was not. I didn't sign up for that. Rob, you were there as a witness. Okay. But I also know he doesn't pay people. And that's because there are a lot of you that hang along hoping to get paid. Well, hope don't pay the rent. Hope don't pay the car note. Hope don't pay for the kids. And all of us that were there knew all the things that we're hearing about with the school and the kids. And we all know that all that is real. The other thing is real that Rob will attest to is the mental state. Because it was stressful. It was probably the most stressful thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I've done a lot. I've worked in institution with young criminals. I've worked in building unions and hospitals that didn't want them. I worked with Spanish-speaking families advocating for child education reform and didn't speak any Spanish. I worked in education. I've worked in I've done it all. This was the hardest job I ever had. But I took it on as a test, right? I mean, think about it. One day, he's fighting with Pete Davidson. The next day he's doing a music video and he walks outside with his head in his hand. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like 4 a.m. calls of screaming and just crazy. So yes, I do understand the PTSD and the anxiety, and it was real. Yes, it was real. Having to text him and spread every line because you have to put a space between each line. It was a lot. But we also all signed up for it. Like, we knew what we were getting into, and then when we got in it, we didn't leave because some of us wanted to save him and then found out we had to save ourselves. Well, days later, Ye was hit with another list of allegations from Lauren, his former assistant. Now, I work directly with Lauren. I love Lauren. Lauren is everything. Did you ever deal with Lauren?
Yeah, yeah. We text back and forth over a few things.
Very professional, very responsive, and the girl was managing a lot. I love Lauren. Here's a photo of Lauren. Now, I know y'all gonna say she breasts, why she dressed like that. Why you can be pretty and smart, you can be pretty and an assistant, you can be whatever you want to be. And yes, she has an OnlyFans page. I don't know what's on over there because I don't go to OnlyFans, despite what y'all saying in Stockton. But Lauren is more than that photo. She's everything. I love Lauren. She knows that. Well, In June, we spoke about Lauren, who sued Ye for sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment, unjustly firing her, and breaking a contractual agreement. Now, Lauren, who previously worked as an OnlyFans model, raking in an annual income of $1 million, says she began working for Ye in July 2021, and a year later, he allegedly requested that she maintain a godlike image and delete her OnlyFans account. Now, what Lauren told me was that in exchange for doing that, he was going to give her the money she would have lost, which makes sense. If you want an individual that's like me, if I meet somebody from another country like Brazil or New York or wherever they may be, and whatever lifestyle they're in, if I want them to leave all of that to come and be with me, I need to make sure that lifestyle is, cool. Well, she's saying that he alleged to pay her that $1 million and increase her salary to $1 million. Those of you that are saying that sounds crazy, I just told you I got 7 figures for what I was doing. But what I was doing was a lot. Well, this wasn't just an assistant. This was a person who one day when Kanye said that he was a ghost and no longer available to anybody, including me, we all had to call Lauren. So if you were Lauren and you were Kanye, I would have to call and say, please ask Kanye if he's going to go to this meeting. Mm-hmm. She would then call Kanye and Kanye would say, what meeting? She would then call me back and say, what meeting? I would then say the meeting with Gap. You would then go.
Telephone.
But she had to do that for everybody, including family court, lawyers, accountants, designers, creative. And even when he moved to Japan, she had to be up at the hours that he was up to communicate with people who were here. One of those instances was Cardi B's video with Lil Durk. Cardi called me from the label. She needed to get with Kanye. I had to call Kanye through Lauren. So it's Cardi calling me. It's the label calling Cardi, Cardi calling me calling Lauren, Lauren calling Kanye, calling. That happened. Mm-hmm. And we were able to get Kanye, who moved to Japan, to be in the video, but Lauren had to facilitate. This was her life. Okay. Well, shortly after that, Ye allegedly sent her text like this. Take a look. Now, in her lawsuit, she's saying that this is one of the texts. See, my problem is I be wanting to fuck, but then after I fuck, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been fucked while I'm fucking them. Then I want her to cheat on me and go get fucked with a bigger dick than mine and come back and tell me the story. Then I want her to suck my dick with her best friend, or option B, suck my dick with a bad bitch. I'm feeling already that I fucked, then made her tell me how hard she been fucked while I was fucking her, then went and fucked somebody with a bit. Oh, that's the same. Well, anyway. That was a lot of fucking.
Too much.
It's almost sounding Diddy-ish in how they're describing it, right? Well, she also alleged that Ye engaged in inappropriate behavior during phone calls, like masturbating and asking her to guess or listen to what he was doing. She also alleged that he was fixated on the penis side. I'm done. Johnny, can I go home? I thought running for office was going to take me out of this. Between Ye and Diddy, there's so many penises being talked about that I'm praying, listen to me. Do your thing, TikTok. I want to get away from this. This is not what the culture was when I got in this work. I every day is Rico's threatening really. And there are other topics I want to talk about, but this is what y'all want to talk about, penises. Mm-hmm. Well, she said that he was fixated on penis sizes of her romantic partners. I'm just thinking about a conversation I had with. Beep that out. Do your thing, TikTok. Well, Lauren even alleged that Ye sent her videos of him having sex with a model and asked her if his penis was racist. Take a look. I have a serious question. Be honest with me. Is my dick racist? It is. this fucking racist dick of mine. I'm going to beat this fucking racist dick for being fucking racist. I'm going to stare at pictures of white women with black asses and beat the shit out of my racist dick. This racist needs to be beaten till it can't be racist no more. This ain't right, bro. After 400 years, we still at this point, the richest black man ever beating the shit out of his big black. When you hear things like this, does it make you lose the love that you had for your favorite rapper or your favorite star? Like if we heard Taylor Swift talking about her vagina as a slave, and she wants to beat her slave pussy into it, like, would we not like our stars? Do we not like our stars as much as we used to when we hear stuff like this?
Yeah, I mean, when they say stupid shit, I think it brings them down to a level that we're like, damn, I really didn't want to think you that way. Like when John Mayer did the same thing.
I don't think so. I still love Kanye. Last week I wore my Yeezus shirt. It's the same reason how like I don't agree with Chick-fil-A being anti-gay, but I love Chick-fil-A down. So you can like separate.
Slow down. You're doing a little
Church
too
and
much
state.
now. Slow down. Slow down. I eat Chick-fil-A too, but I get it, right? I don't text my assistant about my penis.
No,
Me and
that's
Andrew, you know, I don't understand how much money, power, influence, nothing in it. Like there's just something in it that makes me believe there has to be boundaries, right? Rob is not only the vice president of Hollywood Unlocked and on the podcast, he is also HR. And I hate when Rob comes to me and says, there's a new law out. There's a new law out, but we follow the law. Why? Because we ain't do all this work to build all this for y'all to say, well, you got the impact awards, but you're over there having impact by texting your assistant your dick. Me and my assistant do not engage in conversation outside of the work really ever. I mean, we maybe a little social here and there about this new love that he has that, you know, whatever. Because he's an assistant that didn't have love that now has love, and he's taking vacation time. But even today, he's happy that he's off of vacation, like, because we love the work that we do. We're not going to compromise it by talking about racist dicks. Well, Lauren said that Ye soon promoted her to chief of staff of his multiple companies, offering her a salary of $4 million. That's a lot. $4 million.
That's nice.
Well, I'll say allegedly.
Allegedly.
But then was terminated in October 2022 and offered a severance package of $3 million, which she agreed to, but that Ye failed to pay. Well, Ye's lawyers called Lauren's claims baseless, accusing her of blackmail and extortion. And 4 months later, Lauren is now alleging that Ye has sexual obsessions and fantasizes about sleeping with the mothers of his targets, including his second wife and her mom. Now, on September 28, 2022, Lauren alleged that Ye boasted about a sexual conversation between him and Bianca, where he said he wanted to have sex with her mom, who was visiting Los Angeles from Australia. Now, let me be very clear. Lauren's lawsuit claims that Bianca wasn't Ye's wife yet, but rather his on-call sex party participant employee on the Yeezy LLC work visa from Australia. Now, Lauren says that Ye allegedly texts Bianca, I want to fuck your mom, before she leaves. And Ye allegedly sent Lauren a screenshot of the text and said, just took the toxicities up a level. He then allegedly asked Lauren if he should text Bianca and add, I want you to watch me fuck your mom.
Allegedly.
This is a lot of fucking going on. This is too much. Well, Ye allegedly texted Lauren Bianca's reaction that allegedly read, my mom's married and I'm going to fuck someone this weekend and tell you the next time you're inside me. Lauren also accused Ye of drugging and raping her at a party in Diddy's studio.
Allegedly.
She claimed that Ye handed her a drink and she started to feel disoriented and slipped into a highly impaired state. Now, she said that she felt less in control of her body and speech, and that that is where her memories of the night escape her. Now, Lauren believed that she escaped without being assaulted, but said that Ye allegedly admitted that they hooked up. Now, when she told him that she wanted to talk to his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, who allegedly believed they were having an affair in November 2022, Lauren alleged Ye confessed and told her not to ever contact the mother of his children. Now, in the lawsuit, Lauren alleges that the same claims against Ye as others have done with Diddy, and in that he alleged offered sexual. This is so much I can't. So much, y'all. I'm getting a headache because there's so many alleges in here. I'm just going.
Allegedly. 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 Allegedly.
Because nobody wants to get sued at this point, okay? Now, he allegedly offered his sexual partners, employees, and others trafficked women as gifts to his friends and colleagues. Oh, I know whose name getting ready to be thrown in there. I just thought of something. And this person is this close to Ye and fucked Lauren over, and they had this weird relationship. Ye hasn't responded to Lauren's new claims, but Bianca Sensory's mother, Alexandra, told the Daily Mail that she wouldn't be drawn into the latest claims and wanted privacy. Days later, Lauren spoke out about hateful comments that she's been receiving from a lot of Yeezy's fans. Now, look, this is what she said.
Okay, so typically I ignore stuff like this. But the hate I've been receiving lately has been overwhelming. And I understand that not everyone believes me or, not everyone likes me, and that's okay. Like, everyone is entitled to their opinion. However, I can't. I want to know, like, what's going through some of your heads when you type things like "go kill yourself" or "I hope your car crashes and sets on fire and you can't get your seatbelt off and you die a slow, painful death." Like, what's going through your mind when you're typing those things to me? I've never had a desire to write anything like that to anyone.
I don't know that it's fair to troll her online. I mean, this is between her and him. I think because he's a public figure, it's now out there. But this all came by way of her being deposed by Kanye's attorneys, who started disrespecting her in the deposition and making all these accusations to humiliate her. So she's like, "You want to go there? Let's go there." So now she's telling her truth. So is it something that Kanye? I mean, you asked for it.
Kind of, and it just feels like it's like all of these people who have endless money have become sexual deviants. I just don't get it. It's so crazy.
I feel like all of them just pay everybody off, but if he's not paying, then what she got to lose?
Meanwhile, here I am with all this money, just trying to find one person I could have sex with all the time. Like, God, because as a city councilman, I ain't about to be dating a bunch of people and sleeping around. Can you imagine I had sex with the city councilman? Can you imagine me getting elected and then rolling around in the bed with somebody and they filming it and then it hits the news? Oh my God. Here's the deal. I really wouldn't care, because I don't care about anything that anybody has to say about me, because the things that I do, I put out there. The things that they've made up about me, it's annoying, but it's like, you guys are bored. While part of me would be like sitting back cackling at the scandal, I ain't finna give it to you, because I already said, once I win the city council, ain't finna be none of that. I ain't even doing it now. I'm not sexually active. I ain't drinking. There's nobody that's gonna pull me into any drama. What I will say is I do find it interesting, because I'm not even as famous or popping for y'all to be doing it. Like, people that I've made out with, posting videos of them making out. Don't nobody care about who lips this bit. They don't care. I'm not famous enough for nobody to care about where these lips have been. But I will say, you are not. Okay, let me stop joking, because I want to be serious for this. Hold on. Okay. In today's age, you're not famous unless you've raped, molested, or done something sick. Like, that's when you know you're getting famous, because those things start getting put out there. We are in a crisis of the culture. right now, where the things that should be entertaining us, inspiring us, making us fall in love. Like, I want to be in love with Beyonce again. I want to be in love with Jay-Z's music. I want to think about suit and tie and not Justin Timberlake's DUI and whether or not this person beat this person or had sex with this person or this person raped their kids. And like, folks, I ran for office because I had to get to the purpose-driven work because I fell out of love with the bullshit. We have to talk about it because it's out there, but we can some of y'all do some things that inspire us again so we can get to that? Like, shout out to Teddy Swims, whose music is phenomenal. Shout out to the Clark sisters who are on tour with Yolanda Adams and Kirk Franklin and all the different gospel legends. Shout out to who else who's doing something good? Yara Shahidi, who's out inspiring the world, or Idris Elba and his wife Sabrina, who are doing the Mile in My Shoes initiative with Christian Louboutin. Shout out to Cardi B, who's finally single and out here living her best life, and did. But there's just so much toxicity in the world. Have you seen it? Do you feel
It's
it?
dark. It's dark.
And I think we talked about this earlier. It's like we want something positive to talk about. Like somebody has to do something positive.
Please do something. But we did,
Please.
because even I said before the show, like, is this show just negative? Because like I feel like we talk about a lot of negative things. Poor Tyra Banks, she popped up at the Victoria show, strutting down the thing, and y'all talked about all the pounds she picked up. Y'all are a mess. But they're also saying she deserved it because of how she used to talk to the girls back on the show. But that's what we did. The show, reality shows, that's what those, look, if I get a reality show where I'm a judge, I'm telling y'all right now, cancel me as soon as I launch, because I'm going to rip them down to the ground. Because that's the tough love that y'all need. Coming out here singing like a dying cat, knowing damn well you should have stayed at home. Somebody need to tell you that. Okay?